Everybody, welcome to today's press briefing for the 25th of May 2020. We have Major Dr. Guevara as subject matter experts, and we also have our sign language interpreter, Mr. Sanko, and the official spokesperson. We're expecting other subject matter experts to join us during the course of this update. We'll go straight to the status update, and I would ask the spokesperson to give us the update for today.
Thank you very much, Harold, and good morning, everybody. Status update for 25th May 2020. Cumulative confirmed positive cases 735. Total number of deaths 42. Active new cases 14. Active cases at isolation centers 400. Cumulative recoveries 293. Number currently in quarantine 1,899. Number discharged from quarantine 3,522. With respect to the two deaths, one 52-year-old female from the Rokel Adra Hospital and 60-year-old male from the Connaught government isolation, both COVID-related. With respect to our 14 new cases, Western Urban 7, Western Rural 1, Kenema 2, Bonth 1, Kailaun 3. I'll go over that again. For our 14 new cases, Western Area Urban 7, Western Area Rural 1, Kenema District 2, Bonth District 1, and Kailaun District 3. Can we go over to Major Dr. Guevara to take us through the test stats?
Thank you very much. So in 24 hours, we tested 107 specimens we analyzed. Of the 107 specimens analyzed, like you already heard from the spokesman, we had a total of 14 positives and 93 negatives. And we have a cumulative positive of 735. I think all the other figures.
And the cumulative tests.
Cumulative tests as of today, we have done 5,337 tests. I'll go over those figures again. For cumulative tests, overall, as of today, is 5,337.
Thank you very much. Please bear these numbers in mind. This morning's press briefing, we have Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Sivali and also Major Dr. Pelema Guevara, and we have our sign language interpreter here, Mr. Sanko. And we also we are expecting other subject matter experts to be with us. We also have in our midst Yema from Slena. Also, she is dealing with the Facebook page. So we'll start by asking the official spokesperson, Mr. Solomon Jamiru, to give us the status update for today, 26th of May 2020. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Harold, and good morning, everybody. Status update for 26th May. Cumulative confirmed positive cases 754, 754. Total number of deaths, 44. Active new cases, 19. Active cases at isolation centers, 413, 413. Cumulative recoveries, 297. Number currently in quarantine, 1,962. Number discharged from quarantine, 3,588. May we at this point bring in Major Dr. Givao to take us through the tests, after which Lieutenant Colonel Sivali will take us through the recoveries and deaths.
Thank you very much, sir. So in 24 hours, we analyzed a total of 179 specimens. 179 specimens were analyzed. Of these 179 specimens analyzed, 160 were negative, 19 were positive. Now let me take you through the positive results by district. For the local district, 5 positive from Poloko district. Bombali district, 2 from Bombali district. Bo district, 9 from Bo district. Kaliman district, 1 from Kaliman district. And Western Area Urban, 2 from Western Area Urban. As of today, we have analyzed cumulative total of 5,516 specimens from the start of the outbreak to date. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Over to Dr. Sivali.
So total number of recoveries for today, we have just been informed. It is total of 7 now for today. And deaths, we have 2 new deaths. One is an 82-year-old female, and the second is a 70-year-old male, both with coexisting disease conditions, and may their soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's status update for the 27th of May 2020. We have Major Dr. Givao with us here, and we have our sign language interpreter, Mr. Sanko, and the official spokesperson, Mr. Solomon Jabiu. And we are expecting all our subject matter experts to join us. We will start by asking the official spokesperson to do the status update for today.
And after that, we'll take 6 questions. From bachelor because of
Yes,
the session we are having after.
Okay. So today we will be limiting our questions to few questions, at least 3 from the room, and then 3 from the virtual platform. And then we will bring...
Because we have another important function to attend. So I'll go straight to the updates. Thank you, Harold. Status update for 27th May. Cumulative confirmed positive cases, 782. Total number of deaths, 45. Active new cases, 28. Active cases at isolation centers, 440. Cumulative recoveries, 297. Number currently in quarantine, 2,068. Number discharged from quarantine, 3,651. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Ibrahim.
Yes.
In 24 hours, we analyzed a total of 141 samples, 141. Out of the 141 samples analyzed, 28 came out to be positive, and we had 113 negatives. 28 positive and 113 negative. And let me now give you the positive cases by district. Western area rural 10, Western area rural 10, Western area urban 10, Western area rural 9. I'll go over again. Western area urban 10, Western area rural 9, Podloko district 1 for Podloko district, Bo district 2 for Bo district, and Bond 6 cases from Bond district, making a total of 28. And we have analyzed so far a cumulative total of 5,657 specimens. 5,657 specimens have been analyzed to date. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Going to the updates for today, and I will ask Mr. Solomon Jamiu to do the update for today.
Thank you, Harold. Again, we apologize. As Harold has said, cumulative confirmed positive cases, 812. Total number of deaths, 45. Active new cases, 30. Active cases at isolation centers, 406. Cumulative recoveries, 361. Number currently in quarantine, 2,094. Number discharged from quarantine, 3,716. For our recoveries, we have 64. 2 from Jue, 3 from Bombali, 23 from Hastings, PMTC, 35 from Furabe College, and 1 from self-isolation. We'll go over to Major Dr. Givao to take us through the tests.
Thank you, sir. So in 24 hours, 158 samples were analyzed. 158. Out of the 158 samples that were analyzed, 30 were positive, 30 positives, and we had a total of 128 that were negative, 128 negative. Now let me take you through the distribution of these positive cases by district. Western area urban, 19. Western area urban, 19. Western area rural, 10. Western area rural, 10. And Bombali district, 1. 1 Bombali district. So as of today, we have a cumulative total positive of 812 and cumulative total tests of 5,815. 5,815. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's press conference for the 29th of May 2020. We have here as subject matter experts Major Major Dr. Gevau, and we also have our sign language interpreter here with us. We have Yema. She manages the Facebook page, and then we have our artists that will introduce sometime during the course of this update. We'll go straight to the update this morning, and I would ask the official spokesperson, Mr. Solomon Jamiu, to give us the status update for today.
Thank you, Harold, and good morning, everybody. Status update for 29th May. Cumulative confirmed positive cases, 829, 829. Total number of deaths, 45. Active new cases, 17. 9 from Western Urban, 3 from Moyamba District, 2 from Kono District, 2 from Kenema District, and 1 from Kailaon District. I will go over that again. 17 active new cases, 9 from Western Urban, 3 from Moyamba, 2 from Kono District, 2 from Kenema District, and 1 from Kailaon District. Active cases at isolation centers, 398. 398. Cumulative recoveries, 386. 386. Number currently in quarantine, 2,160. 2160. Number discharged from quarantine, 3,762. 3762. Let's go over to Major Gevau to take us through the tests.
Thank you. So in 24 hours, we analyzed 258 specimens. 258 specimens we analyzed. Out of the 258 specimens analyzed, 17 came out to be positive, 17 positives, and we had 241 negatives, 241 negative. As of today, we have a cumulative total positive of 829 and a cumulative total test of 6,073. 6,073 cumulative tests. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Major. Welcome to today's press briefing, 30th May 2020. With me here we have Mr. Rogers of the Office of the National Security, and we also have Major Dr. Perema Gevau, and we have Mr. Sanko as our sign language interpreter, and we have members of the press in the house, and also Noel, who is our IT support officer. We'll go straight to the status update, and I would ask the official spokesperson to do the status update for today.
Thank you, Harold, and good morning, everybody. Status update for 30th May 2020. Cumulative confirmed positive cases, 852. Total number of deaths, 46. Active new cases, 23. Active cases at isolation centers, 391, 391. Cumulative recoveries, 415, 415. Number currently in quarantine, 2,183, 2183. Number discharged from quarantine, 3,830.
Thank you very much. I would ask Major Dr. Gevao to go through the other aspects of the updates.
Thank you very much, Mr. Harrod. So in 24 hours, we analyzed 226 specimens. 226 specimens were analyzed. Out of the 226 specimens that were analyzed, we had 23 positive and 203 negative. Now let me take you through the distribution of positive cases by district. Bonn District, 8. Kenema District, 7. Western Area Urban, 6. Kailaun District, 1. And Kwenadu District, 1, making a total of 23. And as of today, we have analyzed a cumulative total of 6,299 specimens. 6,299 specimens. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome to today's press briefing for the 31st of May 2020. Today we have Mr. Rogers from the Office of National Security. We also have Major Dr. Leone Gevao and our sign language interpreter, Mr. Abib Sanko. Okay. And then we also have our journalists in the house here with us. We will start by the updates for this morning. Status update for COVID-19, Freetown 31st May 2020. Cumulative confirmed positive cases, 861. Total number of deaths, 46. Active new cases, 9. Active cases at isolation centers, 361. Cumulative recoveries, 454. Number currently in quarantine, 2,251. Number discharged from quarantine, 3,890. And for the 9 new cases today, we have 3 from Western Area Urban, Kenema 4, Moyamba 2. And I will go over to Major Dr. Gevao for the analysis of the cases.
Okay. So in 24 hours, we analyzed 143 new samples were analyzed. Of the 143 samples analyzed, we had 9 positives and 134 negatives. As of today, we have analyzed a cumulative total test of 6,442. Cumulative total test analyzed so far is 6,442. I will not bother you by the positive cases, as Mr. Harold has already given you the distribution of the positive cases by district. So I think that's what I have so far.
Yes, thank you very much. Any updates for security, Mr. Rogers?
Only to give assurance to the generality of the public of Sierra Leone that the country is safe. The security institutions that constitute the security sector are doing their level best to ensure that they cooperate and they support government of Sierra Leone in fighting coronavirus disease. We have strategic deployment across the country, taking into consideration our maritime borders, our land borders, ensuring that our presence is equally felt at the airport, making sure that we are contributing meaningfully to security check at the various checkpoints across the length and breadth of the country. We'll continue to give you support as a sector to ensure that at the end of the day, as a country, we come out of this particular situation victoriously. So be rest assured that as a sector, we are playing our own little significant part that will make the total whole in fighting against the coronavirus disease.
Thank you very much. And as indicated this morning, we have a total of 46 as the number of deaths so far. And I will ask the official spokesperson to give a brief review on the mortality of the case.
Thank you, Harold. Before I go to the mortality review, as at 22nd May, let me just indicate that we continue to count on the support of Sierra Leoneans, and we could see from our recoveries that we have made substantial progress. It means our healthcare workers, our healthcare professionals are up to the task, and they are making the ultimate sacrifice. As at today, we are at 52.7% of the cumulative, which means substantial progress. On the 27th, we are at 37.9%. On the 28th, we are at 44.4%. On the 29th, we are at 46.5%. On the 30th, we are at 48.7%. Today, Sierra Leone is at 52.7%. If you want to look at the sub-regional, and we don't like to compare because countries do their death measurements and their recoveries differently, but we see if we are to take the recoveries as against the cumulative positive cases, Liberia is at 52.8%, Guinea is at 54.7%, Cote d'Ivoire is at 48.4%. Sierra Leone is at 52.7%. This tells us we are taking the essential critical steps. This tells us if we would continue supporting our healthcare workers and professionals, indeed they would continue to change the narrative on COVID. As Harold has indicated, we have done a little mortality review, and I'm giving you figures as at 22nd May 2020. As at 22nd May 2020, based on the 39 deaths, 97.4% are Sierra Leoneans, 7.7% healthcare workers, 76.9% male, as at May 22. The mortality seems to be prevalent between two age groups, between 55 to 59 years, which is 18%, between 55 to 59 years, 18%, and between 75 to 79 years, 21%. Let me give you the epidemiologic summary. 43.6% of the 39 deaths occurred either at the COVID-19 treatment centers or the community care centers. 43.6%. 51.3% occurred at isolation units. 51.3% occurred at isolation units. 2.6% occurred at community and home self-isolation. 2.6% at community and home self-isolation. Now, 68.8% of the COVID deaths at treatment centers were referred from Connaught Hospital. 68.8% were referred from Connaught Hospital. 76% of the men who died of COVID are directly, 76% of men who died of COVID compared to 24% of women had smoked. Evidence of smoking. That is 76% of men compared to 24% of women. Also, 72% of men who died from COVID compared to 24% of women had alcohol. 84.6% of the deaths had comorbidities. In other words, they had underlying conditions. Quite apart from the fact that they proved positive and eventually passed on, they had underlying medical conditions. So 84.6% of the COVID deaths. 10.3% had no comorbidities. 10.3% had no comorbidities. 5.1% had no information on comorbidities. It is important also to state that men who died of COVID are more likely to have 2 or more comorbidities. Men who died of COVID are more likely to have 2 or more comorbidities. Now, what were the symptoms presented on admission? Talking about these 39 deaths as at May 22nd, what were the symptoms presented at admission? For fever, 38%. Cough, 29%. Difficulty in breathing, 59%. Muscle pain, 11%. Altered level of consciousness, 50%. Headache, 11%. 51% of the deaths occurred within 24 hours of admission. The longest period of stay before death occurred in any of the facilities is 6 days. And the men who are aged 15 and above may be considered as risk group for COVID-19. So if you are 15 and above, you have to be extremely careful. So this is just a quick mortality review as at 22nd May. And once this is updated, we'll do a little write-up and we'll put out into the public domain. Thank you.